What I have here are 4 laser lines, and I'm going to lay them down on the table on 4 of the lines from my aim with speed bank system for fast speed cross corner. 6 through 2.3. We'll put this one on 5 through 1.9. This one I'll align at 4, 1.5, and this will go 3, 1.1. These spots align right there. What I like to do is set up an object in the distance where all of those points align. And here it is. That is the vanishing point for fast speed cross corner. So now I've taken away the laser lines, and what I'm going to do is just shoot at that spot. And if I hit it right, a center ball hit, fast speed, it's going to go cross corner every time. Now again, I'm not trying to bank here. This is actually a kicking system. So I'm assuming there's a ball in the pocket that I'm trying to aim at. But let me just show you what it's like. All I'm going to do is look at that spot when I shoot. And I'm going to shoot with a fast speed center ball hit. So the question is, where is that spot? And I can tell you on an 8-foot table, it's around 37.5 inches out from the rail, which interestingly is not double the distance, right? So if you go from here, this is 44 inches. If I back up 44 inches, I'm way past that spot. So if you use the double the distance system where you like take a ball and then you match it behind it, you're using kind of the idea, but it's not double the distance. More interestingly though, is it's not actually even in line with the ball. So like if I was trying to kick at a ball here, it wouldn't be 40, or I said 37.5, it wouldn't be 37.5 inches back here. Look, it's not even in line here. It's actually further back than the thing you're trying to shoot at. This is probably the most remarkable thing that I've discovered. I've never seen anybody explain this before or even talk about it. But what I'm doing, I'm laying a laser line on, this is what I call the rail seam. It's the spot where the rail is meeting the wood. So it's like the thickness of the bumper. And I'm just putting a laser line, and it's actually where that spot is if I hold it steady. This spot is not in line with the target ball. It's actually beyond the target ball. Now it goes without saying, we can't use a tape measure in live play, right? We can't come out here and say it's 37.5 inches from the rail seam. Let me get my calculator. You can't use one of these, but you can use one of these. And this is the key to the sliding spot system. I've figured out how to use the pool cue as a tape measure in order to recreate that spot in live play. Well, here's how. If I align here to the edge of the rail, I can find that this spot. Now it's not lined up with the rail, it's lined up on the rail seam. It is about this. And this is 3.3, a little bit longer than 3.3 diamonds. Now, how does that help you? Because you don't have diamonds, the decimal diamond markers on your table out in the pool hall or wherever you play. These aren't going to be there. But what I realized is this is 5.3 diamonds on an 8-foot table, right? So I'll just put my tip there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.3. So that means this is 2 diamonds longer than the distance of that from the rail. Well, what does that mean? Let's go even further. If I align the tip of my cue at the second diamond, the butt of the cue is the vanishing point for a fast speed cross corner shot. So what I have now is the 1 ball set up for a kick shot, and I'm going to roll the ball just randomly, because the beauty of this is I don't need to align up with track lines and sort of estimate between them. This is an infinite track line kick system. If I line up the tip at diamond 2, the butt of the cue is now the vanishing point. So I could look down and just look back at the ball and I could figure out where to aim. It's actually easier though if I just sort of foot the cue on my leg and then pivot over. And I just look under. Oh, this is interesting. This is lining up perfectly on diamond 1. I'll just go back around. I'm going to aim with a center ball hit, fast speed, at diamond 1. Perfect. But I can leave the ball right there, and I can do it again. This is an infinite trackline system. I don't need to think beyond this spot. I'm just going to line up, pivot. Remember my mark. That was about 275. We'll just do one more. I can do this all day. I mean, I might miss one here and there, but it's probably because I missed the touch. But this can happen all day. It's so easy. And it takes the thinking out of it in a way. About 1.1, maybe a little longer than 1.1. So hopefully that explains why I call this system the sliding spot. But it doesn't explain the word sliding. Why is this the sliding spot? Well, it's clearly not on the wall. And in fact, it looks like it's a fixed point off in the distance. I never move from there. But that's only for fast speed. What I did is I took all of the track lines from my aim with speed system, I put them onto a computer, and I'm going to show you them right here. And what you're going to see is that the fast speed spot aligned in one spot, the medium speed aligned in a different spot, and the slow speed aligned in another spot. And they all were in one linear path. Now it's going to take a lot more time to explain how to actually find some of those spots off in the distance. But I want to show you in theory what's going on here. The fast speed spot is, as I showed you there, further down is the slow speed spot, and right in the middle would be the medium speed spot. Let me just demonstrate the slow speed shot for a second. I'm going to aim at that last pipe right off in the distance here. I'm going to aim slow speed, and you're going to notice it goes in, and I can aim at that from here as well. This is slow. This is a nice rolling cue ball. It's nothing special. It's just aiming right at that spot off in the distance. But finding that spot is a matter of sliding the cue into the right position. And you've got to know where that is, and you've got to know where that is relative to each table. So it's not the same spot for an 8-foot table as a 7-foot table and a 9-foot table. If you think this idea is awesome and want to learn more about it, please support me by subscribing to my channel and liking this video, and maybe even sending the link to this video to someone else you know who plays pool who will appreciate it. But if you subscribe to the channel, you're going to get access to the videos as I produce them, as I teach the sliding spot system and how to kick a ball in different positions. For example, how to kick cross-side, how to kick at slow speed, how to kick at a ball out in the open table or against the rail. There's a lot of different ideas I need to layer with the basic idea of being out from the table 3.3 diamonds, right? It goes beyond that if you want to kick a ball beyond the corner pocket.